Jack Ma, from rejections to Alibaba's global success. Have you ever failed at something so many times that you wanted to give up? Imagine being rejected from 30 jobs, failing university entrance exams twice, and still believing in your dreams. Sounds impossible? Well, this is the real story of Jack Ma, the man who turned his failures into success and built Alibaba, one of the biggest companies in the world. In today's episode, we will take you on a journey through Jack Ma's incredible life. From struggling as a student to becoming one of the richest people in the world, his story will inspire you never to give up. And here's the best part. You're not just listening to a story, you're learning English at the same time. We've designed this story to help you improve your listening skills, understand new words, and even practice pronunciation. So get ready to enjoy the story and learn English in a fun way. Stay with us until the end because we have a special quiz to test what you've learned. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. A young boy with big dreams. Jack Ma was born in 1964 in Hangzhou, China. He was a small boy with a big curiosity about the world. His family was not rich, but Jack had something special: determination. As a child, Jack was not the smartest student in school. In fact, he struggled with math and failed many exams. But there was one thing he loved: learning English. When he was 12 years old, he discovered a way to practice: talking to foreign tourists. Every morning, he woke up early and rode his bicycle to a hotel where tourists stayed. He offered to give them free tours of the city in exchange for English conversation. For 9 years, Jack practiced English with visitors from different countries. One of them gave him a special name, Jack, because his real Chinese name was difficult to pronounce. This experience changed his life. It opened his mind to the world beyond China and gave him confidence in his ability to communicate. Despite his love for learning, Jack struggled in school. He failed his university entrance exam, not once, but twice. Many people would have given up, but Jack didn't. He studied harder and finally passed on his third attempt, getting into Hangzhou Teachers Institute. Even after university, life wasn't easy for Jack. He applied for jobs everywhere, but he kept getting rejected. He even applied to KFC when it first came to China. There were 24 applicants. 23 got accepted, and Jack was the only one rejected. It seemed like failure followed him everywhere. But Jack didn't let rejection stop him. He knew that every failure was a lesson. He kept pushing forward, believing that one day he would achieve something great. Little did he know, his biggest success was just around the corner. Chapter 2. Struggles and Rejections. Jack Ma's journey was filled with failures and disappointments. After graduating from university, he was eager to find a job. But life had other plans. He applied for more than 30 jobs and was rejected by all of them. One of his most famous rejections was from KFC. When the fast food chain opened in China, Jack applied along with 23 other people. Surprisingly, 23 were accepted, and only Jack was rejected. He also tried to become a police officer, but they told him he was not good enough. Despite these setbacks, Jack refused to give up. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, he focused on improving his skills. He became an English teacher, earning a small salary of $12 per month. But he loved his job and his students. Teaching gave him confidence and purpose. In 1995, Jack got his first chance to travel to the United States. There, he discovered something that would change his life: the Internet. At that time, the Internet was still new, and most people in China had never heard of it. Jack was amazed. He searched for beer online and saw results from many countries, but none from China. That's when he had an idea. China needed its own place on the Internet. Excited, he returned to China and started his first internet company, China Pages, a directory for Chinese businesses. But things didn't go as planned. Investors didn't believe in his idea, and the company eventually failed. Jack was once again left with nothing. But instead of quitting, he learned from his mistakes. He realized that failure was not the end. It was just another step towards success. And soon, his biggest breakthrough was about to come. Chapter 3: The Birth of Alibaba. After the failure of China Pages, Jack Ma didn't give up. He knew that the Internet had great potential, and he wanted to create something bigger. In 1999, he gathered 17 of his friends in his small apartment and shared his vision. He told them about an online marketplace where small businesses in China could sell their products to the world. He called it Alibaba. At that time, e-commerce was almost unheard of in China. Many people didn't trust buying things online. Investors doubted that Alibaba would work, but Jack believed in his idea. He convinced his friends to invest their money, and together they built Alibaba from nothing. At first, things were difficult. The company had no profit, and many people still rejected the idea. But Jack was determined. He focused on helping small businesses, not just making money. He knew that if they succeeded, Alibaba would succeed too. Jack also had a unique leadership style. Unlike many CEOs, he didn't act like a boss. He acted like a coach. He motivated his team, encouraged them to dream big, and always reminded them, never give up. Soon, Alibaba started growing. More businesses joined the platform, and more people began to trust online shopping. Jack and his team worked day and night, improving the platform and making it more user-friendly. But success didn't come easily. Alibaba faced tough competition from big companies like eBay, which entered China in 2003. Many thought Alibaba wouldn't survive. But Jack had a strategy. He focused on understanding Chinese customers better than anyone else. With this mindset, Jack Ma and Alibaba were ready to take on their biggest challenge yet, beating eBay in China. And the way they did it shocked the world. Chapter 4: Challenges and growth. By 2003, Alibaba was gaining momentum, but a major challenge appeared. eBay entered China. The American e-commerce giant was powerful, rich, and experienced. Many believed that Alibaba had no chance against such a strong competitor. But Jack Ma thought differently. He studied eBay's weaknesses and realized one key problem. eBay didn't fully understand Chinese customers. Their platform was designed for Western users, while Alibaba was built specifically for Chinese businesses. Jack knew this was his advantage. To compete, he launched Taobao, a customer-friendly online shopping platform. Unlike eBay, which charged sellers high fees, Taobao was completely free to use. This attracted thousands of small businesses that couldn't afford eBay's costs. Jack also understood the importance of trust. At that time, many Chinese people were afraid to shop online because they didn't trust sellers. So Alibaba created Alipay, a secure payment system that held the buyer's money until they received their product. This system built trust between buyers and sellers, making online shopping safer. eBay fought back aggressively, investing millions of dollars to dominate the market. But Jack was relentless. He focused on serving small businesses and keeping the platform user-friendly. He also made Alibaba's team work harder than ever, reminding them, "eBay is a shark in the ocean. We are a crocodile in the Yangtze River. If we fight in the ocean, we lose. But if we fight in the river, we win." And he was right. By 2006, Taobao completely defeated eBay in China, forcing them to shut down their operations in the country. It was a massive victory for Alibaba. With eBay out of the way, Alibaba continued to grow rapidly. But Jack knew that bigger challenges were coming. Alibaba had to expand globally, compete with even larger companies, and keep innovating. The world was about to witness Alibaba's rise to the global stage. Chapter 5: Jack Ma's Legacy. With eBay out of China, Alibaba continued to grow at an unstoppable pace. Jack Ma's vision of empowering small businesses was becoming a reality. By 2014, Alibaba made history with the largest IPO, initial public offering, in the world, raising $25 billion on the New York Stock Exchange. It was clear Alibaba was no longer just a Chinese company. It had become a global powerhouse. But Jack never forgot his mission. He always believed that business should serve people, not just make money. Under his leadership, Alibaba expanded beyond e-commerce into cloud computing, digital payments, and even entertainment. He wanted to build a company that would last for at least 102 years, spanning 3 centuries. Despite his success, Jack remained humble. He often reminded people that he was just an ordinary man who made countless mistakes but never gave up. His philosophy was simple. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be beautiful. In 2019, Jack Ma stepped down as Alibaba's chairman, leaving the company in the hands of a new generation of leaders. He wanted to focus on philanthropy, education, and helping young entrepreneurs achieve their dreams. Jack's story is proof that failure is not the end. It's just part of the journey. From being rejected 30 times to building one of the biggest companies in the world, he showed us that determination, vision, and resilience can change lives.